Hi there, this is blog post number 7, and I wanted to take a moment today and talk about gratitude and how we're supported by the universe. This has been a very hard time for me over the last month and a half. As many of you know, I lost an uncle about a month and a half ago. I lost a relationship and a long breakup about a month ago. Actually more than almost a month and a half ago itself. Actually, a month and a half ago itself. I had an auto accident about 2 weeks ago. Got sideswiped by a bus in Tempe. That was fun. And then I found out 2 days later that my half brother has stage 4 cancer and he's in rehab now, trying to work that out. So it's been a challenging time for me. I have to say that the last month and a half has been one of the most single challenging months in my life. You know, and the one thing through all of it, I found myself at certain times wanting to hang on to possibilities, wanting to hang on to potentials, and in times trying to force things to happen to what I thought that I needed on all fronts. And what I found is this, and I look at things and I find that sometimes things they are what they are. They are in our lives for a reason, to help us move so we can grow and become the best version of ourselves that we can be. I had a friend of mine tell me this week, it's like, Charlie, in your blogs you talk about this stuff, but you don't talk about how difficult it is. And I mentioned to her she didn't see some of the earlier blogs. But for anybody that might think this, sometimes these difficult things, this is not an easy process. This is not easy to keep level, and sometimes it's not easy to figure out exactly what you want. And you just got to trust in the universe, spirit, the divine, God, call it what you will, to bring you what you need at the moment. And maybe it'll be something that will be long lasting, and maybe it'll be something that is just to show you that the universe is there, has your back, and can support you. If we really think about it, if we look past the attachments that we have, if we look past the pain, and if we look past those things and think about the long haul on a life that can be anywhere from 70 to 90 years old, the average life expectancy, we'll say it's going to grow up. These moments are a blip in time, and if we think about the long haul, the universe is supporting us to be that grandest version of ourselves that we can be. And it brings what we need. It brings the things that we need into our lives to either move our stuff out so we grow, or to reaffirm with us that there's something else there for us. There's a brighter day for us. It's not always going to be this way. It's not always going to be something that's difficult, something that's harsh. And also, it's a matter of how you look at it, because a lot of times we make things a lot worse than what it is because of how we view it. And I'll tell you what, I've been way guilty of that over the last month and a half. But when you view it as a stepping stone, you view it as a learning experience, you view it as something that will take you to your next step, it makes it more logical, especially when you're honest with your own processes, when you're honest with what you really need to grow and what you need to have that fulfilling life. And just because something doesn't work out at a time doesn't mean that it won't work out in the future or recycle through, or it doesn't mean that there's something that's not 1,000 times better in your life that's going to come in. It's keeping that faith in the divine and keeping that faith in the love that is inherent in everything, in yourselves, all around you, permeating you. And as to quote from Anne and Kristen of One True Love, there is one true love, and it permeates everything. So we're trying to show that and be that. So have faith, man, and just look at it, follow it, and have gratitude that the universe, God, Spirit, has got your back and will bring you what you need as you need it. Thank you. This is blog post number 7. Please comment or like. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.